step down when you marry your wife. This means, Rashi explains, that in terms of social classes, you shouldn't look for a wife who's on a higher social class than you. You'll never be able to live up to her standards. Yoni apparently learned that somehow it was supposed to be taken literally, that you're supposed to find a wife who's much shorter than you.
It would be hard for him to find one who was taller.
I never met anyone who was kind this Gemara as well as he did. In the summer months, we read different Torah portions. A lot of them center around the complaints that the people of Israel had in the desert when they wandered in the desert. Last week's portion was the rebellion. We heard about the rebellion of Korah, that he complained that he wasn't chosen as one of the leaders. The week before that, we learned about the spies that were sent into the land of Israel, that they came back with a bad report, and they got in trouble for that as well. The week before that, the people of Israel complained about the manna in the desert. Despite its miraculous qualities, they weren't satisfied with it. And I think that a lot of these complaints that the people of Israel had can be summed up if we look at the spies going to the land of Israel. When they came back, they brought back with them gigantic fruit, huge cluster of grapes, and they came back and they said, "We found this land. They are a land flowing with milk and honey, and this is the fruit." That's what they said. So immediately the people of Israel were so struck. Really, it sounds great, right? Big fruit, everything's great. We'll go in, we'll have free food, we won't have to farm. Should be great. But everyone was so upset. What were they so upset about? So the commentators say that they implied in their words were just like the fruit is big, so the people are big, and they'll be able to defeat them. And the commentators also explained that when the spies were there, God was trying to help them out. So He caused a lot of people to die while they were spying out the land. So when they were there, they saw all these funerals everywhere they went. Funerals. So they came back and they said, "It's such a terrible land. It's everyone's dying over there. Why do we want to go there? It's a land that devours its inhabitants." Was the Lashon the language that they used. Sounds terrible. And the problem was, they looked at everything in a negative way, but really everything had a positive to it. God was really trying to do them a favor. He was doing all these people to distract them from the fact that there were spies in their midst. And the fruit was really big. It's a great thing. Big fruit. So I think the lesson from here, one of the lessons perhaps, is that you have to look at things in a positive way. And that also, if we look at previously, when the people of Israel complained about the manna in the desert, it was really miraculous food. The Torah records the response. The Torah says that they complained that they don't like the food, and then the Torah describes what it was like. It says it was like a coriander seed, and it shined like diamonds. And the commentators explained that was God's response to that, as if to say, "You're complaining about my food. Look how great it is." We know that it tasted like any food that you wanted it to. That they just had food. It would taste like that. It's really a miraculous thing. And they were complaining about it. Yeah, but they're bored of it. It looks the same every day. Like,
chocolate ice cream. Yeah.
so.
After 40 years, you might.
Try it.
So. Also, I think it's similar. Their complaint can be viewed in a similar way, that they looked at things in a negative way. They viewed it was a great gift, but it was hard for them to appreciate because they were looking at the negative aspects of this gift. And the same thing happened with Korah. Also, he was chosen to be one of the leaders, but his leadership, he wanted a higher position, so it wasn't enough. He wasn't able to appreciate what he had. He focused on the negative because he wasn't able to appreciate what he had because it could have been better. So he was focusing on the negative. I think this is a very important lesson in marriage also. There's a lot of times, a lot of complaints, fights in marriage are caused by people focusing on other things, not able to look at the positive aspects of marriage or spouse, whatever it is, because when one thing goes wrong, you want to focus on the thing that goes wrong. So you you don't remember everything else that's fine, it's good. And, but I think that the Nelson and Kyle and Mikal are both excellent examples of people who don't get focused on the negative. They're both very positive people. I know when I was speaking to my sister before the wedding, she was telling me this went wrong, that went wrong, and I was like, wow, it's terrible. She was like, nah, it's not a big deal. I can't see how this will affect my long-term happiness. That's what she said a few times. That's your...
Oh, wow. Really?
No, she really said it, and it's really a beautiful attitude. It's really true, and I hope, and Yoni also a very positive person, and looks at things in a positive way. So I think that we can all learn something from them, and I give you both the bracha that you should be able to continue looking at each other in a positive light. Eye to eye. In a positive light.
You have to stand on chairs. Step down. You have to step down.
Thank you.
That's right.
I don't mean you didn't show it.